This week, graduates crossed the stage during our fall convocation. As they now strike out on the next step of their educational and professional journeys, they carry with them not just a diploma, but the principles and ideals that guide them. So what about you? What's important to you? When you look inside yourself, how do you define your values? That's not an easy task. And it's even tougher when we're talking about organizations rather than individuals. Organizations ranging from businesses to nonprofit groups to educational institutions like Royal Roads. So where and how do organizations develop their values? To help us answer that question and more, I'm so excited to welcome Kathy Bishop to talk about values-based leadership. Kathy is an associate professor in the School of Leadership Studies. She's also the program head for the Master of Arts in Leadership with a specialization in executive leadership and for the graduate certificate in values-based leadership. So Kathy, I wondered if you could just give us a definition of what values-based leadership actually is.
Well, great question, Philip, because I think most people assume that values-based leadership is about one leader who acts on their values. But one thing that we know, and of course that is true, but one thing that we know is that in organizations and in organizational context, it really is about engaging with a group of people towards a shared mission for some type of positive change, really for the greater good.
I wondered if you could just reflect a little bit about why values-based leadership is so important right now. I mean, given what we have been through, given what we're going through, but why is it so salient right now?
My colleague Dr. Marilyn Taylor and I were talking about Albert Bourla, who is the CEO of Pfizer, and he's just put in an article with the Harvard Business Review where he talks about that leading through having a vaccination so quickly was really dependent on values like teamwork, cooperation, and figuring out what was really important.
Well, thanks for that, because you know the pandemic has taught us so many lessons, and it taught me the lesson of actually how values come to life. This organization, though, really lives its values, and you know when the pandemic hit, our values of caring, creativity, and courage really came into play, and I can honestly tell you that they informed every decision we made as a team. And it wasn't about one leader, it was about a team. I wanted to ask you just finally about the grad certificate in values-based leadership, because I know it's a course very near and dear to you. And who do you think it's for, and what do you think they will get out of it?
Lovely. Well, the Values-Based Leadership Certificate, which is also the first term of our Master's with the Executive Leadership Specialization, is really designed for mid-level to senior level leaders who really want to take that deeper dive into values and values-based work where it is about creating cultures of innovation and sustainable organizations. You know, it's such a rich dialogue and such a deep way of really getting at what's important to us, and it really is a way that we can reinvent ourselves and our organizations and address some of those serious challenges that we're facing. So such a great gift to be part of a university that lives its values and then also creates opportunities for others to come and be in a place to explore that more.
So thanks so much for speaking with me today, Kathy, and for showing us how there's more to leadership than just being the person in charge, and that there must be more to an organization than just the bottom line. Kathy's explanation and expansion of the concept of values-based leadership informs and inspires everything we do here at Royal Roads for our students, faculty, and staff. Congratulations again to all our graduates, and please keep in touch.